Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a review for this very beautiful milky white gel polish from Born Pretty. Most of their individual gel polishes come in this box right here. It lets you know how to prep. They have the attention on there. Make sure you pay attention to details. It has all of their interesting party and their information also. So these come very securely wrapped. It took me literally a minute to take that off. So they always have this little right here, this little part at the top of their boxes where you're able to pull it open. I have fat thumbs and pull it out, so it's always safe, secure. My favorite thing about their polishes is you're able to see the color inside of the logo, and every single one of their bottles have the directions, the ingredients, and the warnings. This is a 10 milliliter. Next to it is a 7 milliliter, and they always have the directions and ingredients and the warning on every single bottle, no matter how big or how small they are. Make sure you shake your gel polishes before you open them, but this is how this milky jelly white looks. I am actually in love with this. I did receive with my last PR, which was a collection. I want to do its own individual video because I want to do like a milk bath, and as you guys saw by the thumbnail, it is not. So best believe my next one will be a milk bath. So this is in real time. I want you guys to be able to see that it literally levels out on its own, and it's just so freaking pretty and gelling. You can actually still see exactly how it looked. That was one coat. This is two. If you look through my gloves, you can see with the white background, the dark background, and like I said, this is the jelly white. So this is how I prep my nails for a pop off. I go in with Born Pretty's base gel, which is a little thickums right now. I don't know if it's because of the weather or because I actually bought like 2 boxes because I love this stuff, and it might have been sitting there for a couple of weeks and it got a little thick, and I actually love it this thick, but I'm not used to it, so it did kind of seep out on a couple of my nails. So best believe your nails will not come off even if you use a smaller amount than what I use, because if you do use a thick amount, it will cure and it will look like this. I personally have to go in and file that off because I want to try to have a smooth application. And this application is going to be done with the 8-in-1 Builder Gel by Born Pretty. And I want it to have thin nails. I'm not going to lie. I like to build my nails up, but I'm tired of wasting so much product just to do a pop-off set. So I want to make these nails thin. I love the 8-in-1 Builder Gel, so I don't want to waste any of that product more than I already do. And I want to let you guys know, and I did clip my nails, my thumbnail bed is really long. So I have to take 2 of those magnet offs in order to make it even with the rest of my nails. Because like I said, I have my thumbs are just, they're fatter than the rest of my fingers. And as you can see, it's long. So I'm not a Builder Gel girly. And from what I've seen from other people's videos, they do go in with a base gel. So I decided to go on Born Pretty's base gel again as my base, and then I go in with one, I believe it's called a slip layer of the 8-in-1 Builder Gel by Born Pretty, and I do cure that for a full 60 seconds. Make sure you cure everything for full 60 seconds, whether it's base gel, builder gel, the top coat, the actual gel polish. Unless they say 120 seconds, make sure you do a minimum of 60 seconds. So now I'm going to go in and try to build my nail as thick as I want it to be. Like I said, I don't want it to be super thick. I don't want it to be super thin, but I do want it thinner than what I am used to, because I love this stuff too much to use it for just a pop-off set. And I'm trying to get used to how to use it. So I really don't want to waste it and, not know what I'm doing in the process of wasting it. Even though this is a great price, and you can get it from Amazon if you want it overnight. You can get it from their website. You can use my code, it's just JWT10, and I will put that in the description box below, along with the link to this milky white. Once you actually see how it looks, I'm going to explain to you the difference once you see, because my foil gels through my cart, I keep forgetting it has a yellow cast on there once you cure it. So it kind of made me mad. It's 2 things that made me mad in this set. That was one of them. And the other one, I will let you guys know once we get to that part. So I did go in and try to build as much as I can. And I held my thumb upside down to kind of get it leveled out and come to the middle of the nail. I cleaned them off with rubbing alcohol. And just to get that tacky layer off. Then I want to let you guys know, I don't normally keep filing this in my videos, but I went in with a 180 grit file, and it cured, oh my God. It shaped the heck out of these nails. That's like, I'm used to using like an 80/80. But to use this 180 grit, and it like filed these nails like perfect. I loved it so much, and I did not have to actually put like extra muscle into filing my nails. So that was like the most enjoyable part about filing this builder gel. And this is the shape I had. Like I said, I wanted them to be thin, and I shaped them as best as I possibly could with that 180, and it came out great in my opinion. I did not fully wash my hands like I do with acrylic. I would go to the bathroom, get my brush, get some soap and water, and then I would clean them that way. But with this, I literally just used alcohol, brushed them, put a towel in the background, and it was fine. So I'm going to go in, even though the sucky part is that I'm so used to using a 80/80 grit that I did like over file my other nails. Not my thumb, but my other nails. I kind of like over filed them because of what I'm used to doing, unfortunately. But it's fine. The set still turned out cute, so I didn't mind. I was popping them off, so it was absolutely okay. Here I am going in with the base gel again because I wanted to do this marble. And what I used was from their last collection, which was the Sunset Jewel collection. I used the yellow and the red to create an orange to kind of go with what I was looking for. And I do check the color out on the extra piece of paper towel that has been used already, and to see if it's like the color that I want. Now, this is where I messed up for the second part. I was so busy trying to make sure I had the orange that I wanted that I forgot to make this green more transparent. I was supposed to mix some top coat with that and make that green a lot lighter than what I did. Then, of course, I went in with the Milky White, and I did not cure the base gel. I went right in and put the colors over top so that way it can kind of give that marbling effect. I held it for a little bit just to see if it will move a little bit more. And then after that, I cured for a full 60 seconds. Now, I did go in with the Milky White on my other 4 fingers. And one thing I wish I'd have showed you guys is how clear this base, not this base gel, this 8-in-1 builder gel is, which you will see on my ring finger. It is so crispy, clear. That's one of the reasons I love it. But to let you guys know about this Milky White gel, if you go on Born Pretty's website, like I said, I will have the link in my description box below. It is only $4.99, darling, okay? I think the last time I clicked on it was $3.99, but it's either $3.99 or $4.99. They have multiple colors to choose from with this jelly series. They show you how to use it, how to remove it, how to make sure it lasts long, all on the website. They show you the different layers of how it looks. It depends on how many layers you apply. Like, these colors, these jellies are so beautiful. You literally would not want to miss out on getting them. Even the ones with the sparkles and the specks and the flakes in them, they are all absolutely gorgeous, darling. Okay, so make sure you go and click on that link and get you some of this. Now, after this, I am going to have problems with my pinky, so you will not see me do this is the last time you're going to see this pinky, okay? I had problems. But if you looked at my ring finger, you was able to see, and which you will see it again, how clear it is, because I finally went under the nail and I applied Born Pretty's Super Top Coat. Then I went in on my pinky and my middle finger with Macart's, foil glue. And I forgot it leaves that yellow cast. So you see how clear my nail is? That's how clear. You can literally see like the palm of my hand. That's how clear that builder gel is. And this finger and my thumb, you're actually going to see the color of that Milky White. Because if you look at my pinky, you see how yellow that is? That is not the Born Pretty Milky gel. That is that freaking Macart foil gel. And I honestly would have used my cheaper brand if I'd known it was going to, if I remembered that it does that. Because that, in my opinion, messed up my set. Along with the fact that the color that I needed of that green needed to match this bear. And it was darker than the bear. Those are the only 2 things that made me upset about this set. But overall, I did love the set. I'm not going to lie. I have to be positive. My girl PJ told me to. Overall, I did love the set. Especially after I added the blings all in, okay? But overall, I did like it. It was just a couple of things I wish I would have switched up. And this is a set that I came off the dome with. Y'all know I don't like doing it. So that's why it was just like, what do I do next? How am I supposed to do this? What do I got to do now? Like, what am I? The transfer glue had me frustrated. But like I said, in the end, I loved it. But I want to thank you guys so much because the video is almost over. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. In my next video, I will be explaining a couple of things that I hope you guys are okay with. And that allows me to kind of connect with you guys a little bit more and see where you guys' heads are. So check that next video out when I post it sometime next week. I'm on a horrible schedule right now. But I went in on Born Pretty's top coat to kind of finish this look off because this top coat is the truth. Okay, now darling, I want to take this time to thank Born Pretty. My rep is so amazing and awesome. I'm in love with these products. I enjoy using them. I appreciate being able to use them. This opportunity has been one of the best things through this nail journey outside of meeting all of my wonderful nail sisters. So I thank you guys. I thank Born Pretty. I really appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I would not have been able to have the confidence to keep going if it wasn't for you guys. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And I love you guys so much. So I will see you in the next one. Bye, darling. If you like what you saw in today's video, hit that subscribe button, that like button, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, darling.